your local source for quality products, Sony, Sharp, Smart, LED, HD TV, DirecTV Sales and Service, and Rust Sound Home Audio Systems, davestv.net. And the Falls Village Inn, Railroad Street in Falls Village, the heart of Falls Village for more than 175 years, 860-824-0033, thefallsvillageinn.com. Here's a check on stories we're following for you today on Robin Hood Radio. Pat Pagano's Tri-State forecast tells us that we'll have some partly cloudy skies today, not out of the woods yet. The weather is changeable and unpredictable. We'll get the full details on Pat Pagano's forecast in just a few minutes here on the Breakfast Club on Robin Hood Radio. Governor Ned Lamont has often referred to a key statistic in Connecticut. At the absolute height of the pandemic in April of 2020, close to 2,000 patients statewide were reported to be hospitalized due to COVID. Last winter, the total again topped 1,000, while the most recent surge due to the Delta variant grew in the number to just under 400. New York is at the center of legal battles over using ivermectin to treat COVID-19. New York State is at the forefront of a national legal battle over the use of an anti-parasitic drug, ivermectin, to treat COVID-19 patients, despite it lacking federal approval for testing in respiratory disease. At least 14 lawsuits have sought to force New York hospitals to administer the drug to severely ill COVID-19 patients, including hospitals in the cities of Rochester and Poughkeepsie, according to court records. In most cases, family members of the COVID-19 patients, many of them kept alive by breathing machines while in medically induced comas, sued hospitals to try to use ivermectin to save their parent, spouse, after other drug treatments have failed. The Cuomo Bridge contractors have appealed to Governor Hochul for help in solving a $1 billion contract dispute. Tappan Zee Construction has for now dropped a lawsuit accusing the State Thruway Authority of refusing to pay nearly $1 billion in extra costs spent building the Governor Mario Cuomo Bridge at a breakneck pace imposed by the Thruway, and the Bridge Building Consortium has appealed to Governor Hochul, asking her to resolve the dispute. It blames on promises made by Governor Andrew Cuomo and the Thruway Authority, but the two sides are no closer to resolving their difference as they remain about $900 million apart. Monument Mountain has been awarded $300,000 in a grant. The superintendent says they can do a lot with that. Monument Mountain Regional High School has been given a one-year $300,000 grant to help its ongoing efforts to examine, well, just about everything. The money was awarded by the foundation in Boston, the Barr Foundation. It comes on the heels of a $336,000 grant received last year from Mass Ideas that was used for similar purposes. Connecticut State Community College rates lag behind universities. Student exemptions stand at 15%. Nearly 15% of students enrolled at Connecticut community colleges have received non-medical exemptions from the system's COVID-19 vaccine mandate, a rate that administrators suggested can be brought down with efforts to educate students about the vaccine. Of over 37,000 students enrolled at the state's community colleges this September, 71% are partially vaccinated, 5,479 or 15% have received non-medical exemptions, and 12% have not yet reported their status. Berkshire school cafeterias are feeling the brunt of the U.S. supply chain bottlenecks according to delivery delays. Tony's Buffalo Chicken Pizza, cups of sliced strawberries, and also, potatoes have been hard to find for Berkshire County schools this fall. Supply chain problems and delivery delays are complicating the jobs of school workers across the state and the county. The Berkshires have not been spared, and school food service directors in the county say they're adapting an unprecedented situation. Some meetings coming up this week. Dover Union Free School District has a busy day. The Diversity and Equity Committee meeting all day. Also, the Audit Committee meeting from 5 till 6 p.m. The Board of Education from 6 till 9 at the Dover Elementary School. In Sharon, Board of Selectmen, they have their next meeting, and that meeting is coming up at 3 p.m. The Inland Wetlands Commission also meeting at 6:30 in Kent. Sewer Commission regular meeting at 4. Board of Selectmen regular meeting at 6:30. Housatonic River Commission meeting at 7:30. In Salisbury, 5 p.m. The ZBA at 6:30 Inland Wetlands and Watercourse and 7:30 Salisbury Rec. In Cornwall, coming up tomorrow, Wastewater Committee has a Zoom meeting at 5. Park and Recreation has a Zoom meeting at 6:30. Planning and Zoning Commission has a Zoom meeting at 7, and the Housatonic River Commission at 7:30 via Zoom. In Sheffield tomorrow, the Board of Health meets at 5:30, Conservation Commission at 7. In North Canaan tomorrow, the zoning meeting is set for 7 p.m. Also in Hillsdale tomorrow, the town board meeting will be held via Zoom at 7 p.m. In Sheffield on Wednesday, library trustees meet at 8:30, planning board at 7 p.m. In Sharon, planning and zoning meets at 5:30 on Wednesday. In Falls Village, the Recreation Commission Wednesday at 7 p.m. Village of Millerton has a planning board meeting Wednesday at 7 p.m. Town of Northeast Planning Board has a meeting on Wednesday at 7:30. Dover Town Board has a special meeting coming up on Wednesday as well. On Thursday, Cornwall Conservation Commission meets at 10:30. Also coming up on Thursday, the Roloff Jansen Library on Route 22 in Hillsdale will present a small business seminar from 5:30 till 7:30. Masks must be worn and proper social distancing guidelines will be strictly enforced. Reservations are required. 1-518-325-4101. The town board in Hillsdale will hold a special meeting on Thursday at 6 p.m. via Zoom for purposes of presentation of the tentative 2022 budget. Visiting Nurse and Hospice of Litchfield County, flu vaccine in schedule. Well, in Cornwall at the Cornwall Town Hall, that comes up on Friday from 11 until 2 p.m. Region 1 has their vaccination clinics for COVID-19 going on Friday. The clinics will be held at the high school from 3 till 7. They'll offer all 3 vaccines, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, as well as booster vaccinations for eligible populations. Don't forget the birdseed sale going on at Sharon Audubon through the 16th. 20% off their regular seed prices if you pre-order. You'll pick up at the Sharon Audubon Center on November 13th between 10 and 1 p.m. or by appointment November 15th through the 19th. Orders and payment can be mailed or made online at audubonct.doublenot.com. You can stock up and attract a wide array of birds at your feeders this winter. Columbia County Libraries will participate in the Great Give Back. All donations will assist cancer patients. Items can be dropped off until October 16th at the following locations, including Chatham, Claverack, Germantown, Hillsdale, Hudson, Kinderhook, Livingston, New Lebanon, North Chatham, Philmont, and Valatia. The complete list of items needed can be found by logging on to rojanlibrary.org. Clayway Studio Tour is coming up. Live in-person event. 9 local potters, ceramic artists, and their guests hosting the 5th annual Clayway Studio Tour in Litchfield County and nearby Dutchess County, October 16th and 17th from 10 until 5 p.m. 19 artists showing their work among area 9 studios. By the way, it'll take place rain or shine, much of it outdoors if the weather is good. COVID-safe protocols will be followed as recommended by state guidelines. Examples of the artist's work and printable map can be found at clayway.net. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgan's at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com. You'll also find them on Facebook and Instagram, and by Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com. The Dow Jones Industrial Average will start off today at 34,496.06. The Nasdaq, 14,486.20, and the S&P 500 at 4361.19. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.